Hello everybody, my name's Andrew from BrickMeisterZ, and the LEGO Star Wars theme officially revealed the biggest and most expensive LEGO set of all time. This is the UCS Death Star, which comes out in October 2025. This is set number 75419. It has a total of 9,023 pieces, and this retails for $1,000. That's right, $1,000 for one LEGO set. Man, I cannot believe this blew my mind. There has never been any official LEGO set that costs $1,000 at retail, besides retired sets available in the aftermarket. So this new Death Star is actually the first, and this beats the UCS Millennium Falcon from 2017, which is now the second most expensive LEGO set of all time at $850. Besides the price, let's compare the piece count. 9,023 pieces are 2,672 fewer than the LEGO set with the most pieces, which is the world map at 11,695 pieces. And for the measurements, the new Death Star measures 70 centimeters or 27.5 inches high, and that's shorter than the tallest LEGO set of all time, the Eiffel Tower, measuring at 149 centimeters or 58 inches high. It also measures 79 centimeters or 31 inches wide, which is wider than the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer, measuring at 66 centimeters or 26 inches wide. And it measures 27 centimeters or 10.5 inches deep. The longest LEGO set ever made is the Titanic, measuring 135 centimeters or 54 inches deep. Wow, after all those LEGO World Records, I think it's time to take a look at the build. The last LEGO Death Star that we got was back in 2016, retailing for $500. And that previous set is identical to the 2008 set for $400. They both have open rooms to see all the details inside, but there are no panels to close them up, unlike the actual one in the Star Wars movies. The Death Star 2 model from 2005 did have closed panels, just like the small promo set from 2023. The new Death Star, on the other hand, is open on the front with a lot of rooms instead of having closed panels to cover them up. When I first saw the leaked images before LEGO officially revealed it, I thought there would be a closed half sphere on the back side. But what I really don't like is that the backside looks ugly with a mix of all of the red, brown, black, white, light gray, and dark gray pieces. That looks terrible. This new design looks really bad. They do have mechanisms to see how the play features work in this set, but let's just turn it around to take a look at the front. Right off the bat, there is an elevator that goes up and down in between the different floors. On the bottom floor, there is the trash compactor when the wall is closed in on Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, and Chewbacca. And that is one of those scenes that reuse those existing diorama sets. And a floor above the trash compactor is a hallway when Han is running away from the stormtroopers. The closest Death Star hallway that we got as a set was one from the end of Mandalorian Season 2 when Luke kills the Dark Troopers using his lightsaber. To the right is where you'll find the Imperial shuttle located in the docking bay, and behind it is a background of stars as it flies through space. The Imperial shuttle in this expensive set is a smaller minifigure scale build compared to the larger sets. And it's just like the Quinjet from Marvel when it appeared as a larger build in a standalone set, and it also appeared as a smaller build in another expensive LEGO set, the Modular Avengers Tower. Right next to the docking bay is one of the control rooms, And up on another floor, there's Darth Vader's meditation chamber, which looks smaller than the previous build from 2021. There's the tractor beam below Luke and Leia as they swing across the bottomless pit. Very similar to the Death Star escape set from 2019. On the far left is the detention area where you'll find Cell 2187 next to detention block AA23. And this scene is from A New Hope when Han and Chewbacca rescue Leia, who is trapped inside the cell. This might be in the same area as the detention block rescue promo set, which was available during Star Wars Celebration 2017 in Orlando, Florida. On the next floor is the super laser, which destroys a planet when it's activated. And once a planet explodes, it's gone forever, which is really sad. But the super laser looks a lot bigger compared to the other Star Wars canons, if I'm not mistaken. On the far right is the conference room, where you put the Imperial officers sitting at the table. And Emperor Palpatine's throne room is located on the very top floor, which reuses another existing diorama set. And like with most LEGO Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series sets, it comes with a display plaque to show information about the Death Star. Finally, this set includes 38 minifigures, which is the most we ever gotten in one LEGO set. There's 3 versions of Luke Skywalker, along with 2 versions of Han Solo. There are also other main Star Wars characters of Princess Leia, Chewbacca, Obi-Wan Kenobi, C-3PO, R2-D2, Darth Vader, and Emperor Palpatine. As for the Imperial characters, there's an Imperial officer and gunner, and 2 Imperial crew members. Up next are 2 Imperial Navy troopers, a Navy officer, an Imperial shuttle pilot, and 2 Imperial Royal Guards, plus 6 normal stormtroopers and 1 hot tub stormtrooper. There's a KX series droid named KX-9A1 and an astromech droid named R2-Q5. And finally, we have Grand Moff Tarkin, Imperial Dignitary, Colonel Yularen, Admiral Pete, General Taggy, Director Krennic, and Gurren Erso. And don't forget that you will receive a TIE Fighter gift for purchase set when you buy the UCS Death Star starting on October 1st up until supplies last. And you can put it inside the Death Star's docking bay using a Hangar rack. Overall, I am not a fan of this set. $1,000 is definitely not worth getting a UCS Death Star. Especially the back of the model should have been fixed by adding closed panels to cover up the play features, and leave the rooms open on the front. It's like that one LEGO Harry Potter set, the Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition, which is set to retire at the end of 2025. That set that I don't like had a billable wand, or I call it a stick, and a billable pair of glasses that lets you fork over $300 freaking dollars. Well, except you can only get the golden minifigures and their stand itself instead of getting the rest of the builds. Same thing with the newest Death Star without a closed sphere on the back. So yeah, this set does stink. That's no moon. It's like a donut or a tire or even a tough slice or a slice star, whatever you call this design. If I wanted to get a better LEGO Death Star besides this, it would have to be one of the older sets like this one from 2016, which turns out to be a better design with a complete round sphere, and you can try to modify it by making closed panels on the outside. So there is no way I'll be getting this set. That is way too expensive, the model's so big, and the design looks terrible. So that's our first look at the new LEGO Star Wars UCS Death Star retailing for $1,000. The first $1,000 LEGO set ever released. Let me know what you think about that new set in the comments down below. And will you have a chance to buy it or not? Don't forget to subscribe to BrickMeisterZ and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on my future videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.